Hello everyone, and welcome. Today we're setting off on an adventure into the heart of the Netherlands. But this isn't your typical postcard tour. We're skipping the crowded canals of Amsterdam and heading into the hidden corners of Dutch nightlife. Beyond the neon lights and tourist hotspots, there's a world that comes alive after dark. I want to show you the Netherlands as you've never seen it, where community, creativity, and warmth fill the night. We'll listen to jazz in secret cellars, wander through floating markets, and join midnight cyclists whose lights create a constellation in the dark. These aren't just activities, they're experiences that reveal the Dutch soul. It's about finding beauty in unexpected places and sharing moments of joy with locals and strangers alike. So, keep an open mind as we meet the people who make the Dutch night so vibrant. We'll hear their stories, share their traditions, and maybe you'll see the Netherlands in a whole new light. This isn't just a travel guide. It's an invitation to look closer and discover the secret heart of a nation after dark. Are you ready? Our journey into the Dutch night starts now. Let's go beyond the obvious and uncover the magic that happens when the sun goes down. Tonight, we're not just observing, we're participating. The real adventure is about to begin. Grab your curiosity and let's dive in. The Dutch night awaits. When people think of Dutch nightlife, Amsterdam usually steals the spotlight. But focusing only on its clubs and red light district is like reading just one chapter of a much bigger story. The real Netherlands at night is a tapestry of gentle, creative, and community-driven experiences. Imagine lantern festivals in Maastricht, underground galleries in Rotterdam, and cozy cafes in Groningen. These moments are just as Dutch as anything in the capital, maybe even more so. Dutch nightlife can be family-friendly, quirky, and deeply moving. By exploring beyond the clichés, we discover a richer, more welcoming Dutch spirit. Let's look past the headlines and find the true heart of the Dutch night. There's a whole world waiting beyond Amsterdam's bright lights. Our first stop is Utrecht, Amsterdam's relaxed sibling. By night, Utrecht's secret jazz scene comes alive in hidden cellar bars. These aren't flashy clubs. You find them by following a faint melody through an unmarked door. Inside, the music is raw and soulful. The crowd a mix of students, locals, and travelers. The atmosphere is intimate. The musicians play not for fame, but for the love of the craft. I met Lars, the owner, who told me these clubs are the city's heartbeat, a place for real connection. Here, world-class musicians choose intimacy over big stages, craving the closeness with their audience. The best nightlife isn't always the loudest. Sometimes, it's the quiet corners that reveal a city's soul. Utrecht's jazz clubs are sanctuaries of sound, keepers of tradition, and proof that the Dutch night sings a beautiful, quiet song. All you have to do is listen. In these hidden spaces, you find the true culture of a city. The jazz scene here is a testament to the Dutch love for authentic, heartfelt experiences. It's a side of the Netherlands that's easy to miss, but unforgettable once you find it. Next, we travel to Leiden, home to a magical floating night market. On special summer nights, boats decorated with lanterns and fairy lights transform the canal into a glowing marketplace. The air is filled with the scent of stroopwafels and the sound of laughter and music. People stroll, chat, and browse handmade crafts at a relaxed, unhurried pace. I met Anya, a scarf seller who's been part of the market for years. For her, it's not just about selling, it's about community and tradition. The floating market is a celebration of creativity and the city's unique beauty. It's a place where innovation meets history, and where locals gather to share in something special. Leiden's night market is a reminder that the most enchanting adventures often float quietly into your life. It's a perfect example of the hidden creative side of Dutch nightlife. Here, the canals become a stage for imagination and connection. The market feels both ancient and modern, a living tradition. Sometimes the best discoveries are the ones you simply stumble upon. In Maastricht, Dutch nightlife glows with family tradition at the annual Festival of Lights. Thousands gather in the city park, each carrying a homemade lantern, some shaped like animals, castles, or stars. As dusk falls, a gentle parade winds through the park, led by a brass band playing soft melodies. The sight of thousands of lanterns bobbing in the darkness is pure magic. I joined Eva and her family, who spent weeks crafting their glowing mushroom lantern. For them, this night is more exciting than Christmas, a cherished tradition passed down through generations. The festival teaches children about creativity, community, and finding light in the darkness. There are no big sponsors or commercial floats, just families, friends, and a city wrapped in a warm glow. Maastricht's Lantern Parade proves that nightlife can be wholesome, beautiful, and deeply meaningful. It's about simple joys and shared experiences. The most magical moments are often the ones we create together. This gentle parade is a highlight of the Dutch night. It's a celebration of tradition, family, and the power of light. Sometimes, the brightest nights are the quietest ones. In the Netherlands, cycling isn't just a way to get around. It's a way of life, even after dark. Across cities, midnight cycling groups gather for social rides, their bikes lit up with colorful LEDs. I joined a group in The Hague, led by Rick, who believes the goal isn't speed, but seeing the city differently. We rode past illuminated buildings and quiet parks, noticing details invisible by day. The group was a mix of students, professionals, beginners, and seasoned cyclists, all united by a love for adventure. Rick started the group to offer a healthy, social alternative to bar culture. Midnight cycling is about freedom, connection, and rediscovering your city. It's eco-friendly, inclusive, and a little bit quirky, just like the Dutch themselves. Why sit in a bar when you can explore under the stars? The Dutch night invites you to participate, not just observe. Join the chain of lights and become part of the city's living rhythm. Midnight cycling is a modern Dutch tradition, active, joyful, and unforgettable. Sometimes, the best nights are the ones you create on two wheels. Rotterdam, rebuilt after World War II, pulses with creative energy, especially at night. The city's underground art scene thrives in abandoned warehouses and forgotten tunnels. I attended Nachtkunst, a pop-up gallery in a disused industrial space. Inside, every room was transformed. Light sculptures pulsed to music, photos were projected on concrete walls, and performance artists mingled with the crowd. The atmosphere was electric, no velvet ropes, just art and curiosity. Lena, one of the organizers, told me, "Here, we have total freedom. We show our work, get feedback, and start something new tomorrow." Rotterdam's underground scene is raw, immediate, and real, a reflection of the city's resilient, innovative spirit. Artists here don't wait for permission, they create their own platforms and communities. This is nightlife that feeds the mind and soul. It proves that art doesn't just belong in museums. It thrives in the city's dark, gritty corners. Rotterdam's night is a celebration of creative freedom. It's a reminder that the most inspiring experiences often happen off the beaten path. Sometimes the best art is found underground. Our final stop is Alkmaar, famous for its centuries-old cheese market. But once a year, locals gather for a special midnight edition, an event few tourists ever see. The Waagplein Square glows with lanterns as cheese carriers in traditional uniforms move more relaxed, joking with the crowd. Families gather, children on shoulders, as folk music fills the air. I shared cheese with Henk, a retired carrier, who said, "The day market is for the world, the night market is for us." This event is about heritage, pride, and community, a ritual passed down through generations. At night, Alkmaar isn't a tourist attraction, it's a family. The midnight cheese market is quirky, emotional, and deeply Dutch. It's a living tradition, not a museum piece. Even the most famous customs have a secret life after dark. This night of cheese and community was the perfect end to my Dutch journey. Sometimes, The heart of a place is revealed only when the crowds have gone. We've journeyed from Utrecht's jazz cellars to Leiden's floating markets, Maastricht's lantern parade, Rotterdam's underground art, and Alkmaar's midnight cheese. I hope you've seen a new side of the Netherlands, warm, creative, and full of surprises. The Dutch night is about community, tradition, and quiet magic. The real adventure begins when you wander off the main path and follow your curiosity. If you enjoyed this journey, join our community for more stories and behind-the-scenes adventures. Subscribe to be the first to know about our next documentary. We're building a community of explorers who believe in the power of stories to connect us. Thank you for joining me. Let's keep exploring together.